The following is a Rural Roots Canada production. In this episode of Rural Roots Canada, we talk pro-action with Alberta Milk and what that means for dairy producers and consumers. But first, we take a look at a new packing plant that will be opening its doors soon in the Calgary area. One of the men at the helm of the new operation is not new to the area. Rich Vesta, president and CEO of Harmony Beef, tells Rural Roots Canada, despite being from the U.S., he has a long history with cattle producers in the area.
I bought a lot of cattle here in a previous life. I owned a company in Green Bay, Wisconsin, Packerland Packing Company, and I developed many relationships with, they became good friends of mine, feeders in Western Canada. So when I retired as president CEO of JBS North America.
Vesta says the renovations are coming along great and the new facility is expected to start up this spring.
Our first 6 months will just be typical Western Canada feedlot cattle. As we go through the first 6 months, as you probably or may not know, but for the first 3 months we can't export. So everything we process under CFIA rules has to stay within the Canadian border for the first 3 months. But our intention is to use just commodity beef for the first 6 months until we really get our learning curve up to speed with all our people and everything, so we got perfect product going out the plant.
Vesta says they are a packer who enjoys high cattle prices.
Some of the things, I won't go into detail, but some of the ways that we process cattle versus our competition get extrapolated. The higher the cattle get, the bigger difference that we can make in that area.
They are thrilled to be in Alberta and that they have been welcomed overwhelmingly, adding they'll do their best to make sure the community and the ag beneficiaries will be proud to be associated with them. Alberta Milk says a new industry initiative called Pro-Action is to identify and articulate its commitment to honor its social license as producers of food. Mike Slump, manager of industry and member service at Alberta Milk, tells Rural Roots Canada when it is complete, Pro-Action will show the industry's commitment to many on-farm standards, including milk quality, food safety, biosecurity, traceability, animal care, and the environment.
We've learned that consumers want to know more and more about the food that they eat, so they're very interested in knowing about the attributes of the milk and the dairy products that they're consuming. So the dairy industry has responded by saying we need to demonstrate to consumers that we responsibly care for animals and the environment while we are producing food that is very nutritious and safe. And Pro-Action really is a series of programs, on-the-farm programs, that will assure consumers that we do exactly that.
Slump says the development of Pro-Action will take 7 to 8 years to fully complete. But once done, it will include an animal care assessment model.
So the idea there is that we will have third-party validators go onto farms and they will confirm the condition of the cattle. And when there's opportunity for improvement, then that person works with a producer to say, okay, we've identified these issues and we have so many days to resolve it.
Slump says it is their hope when it is done, they will have a little blue cow on products, which reassures it's Canadian and it meets all standards of Pro-Action. For more on these stories, go to ruralrootscanada.com. For Rural Roots Canada, I'm Eric Smith, getting to the stem and meat of agriculture. This has been a Rural Roots Canada production.